So, welcome friends. Yesterday we learned about the Schrodinger wave equation. So, Schrodinger wave equation is hard, but in this level you just have to memorize and just you have introduction. What is Schrodinger wave equation is? And by solving this Schrodinger wave equation, it is a mathematical part done by some scientist. You should not have to go deeper in that level. So by solving this Schrodinger wave equation, many information come about the electron, how electron behave, how it moves, what is Stark effect, what is Zeeman effect, all the information and all the secret of moving electron come out from this equation. Hence this equation is very important. Scientists solve the equation, do the experiment, and they match the experimental data with theoretical data, and they conclude that. So after doing a lot of research and experiments, they get information about the electron. An electron present in atom, not only one electron, there is too many electron, and every electron has its own energy, characteristics, shape, values. So to identify electron or to give the some characteristic or to study the electron, they develop the quantum number. And quantum number is nothing but the address of electron. It gives you information, the 4 quantum numbers. 4 numbers are there which give the address of electron. For example, what is your address if you have to write the letter to someone and too many people in that place in Nagbhid, if you are living in somewhere America and you have to write the letter at your home. So too many people are there and you have to identify your home, so you give him address. First country India, then state Maharashtra, then district, then Tahsil, and then your ward, and then you are at home, your father name, your brother name, whatever it may be. So you write down the address, and from the address the postman which have to reach or the company to whom your letter is to reach at your home will check the address. Where it is India, they send first it in India, then where it is Maharashtra, then letter is come to Maharashtra, then where it is Chandrapur district, then letter is come to Chandrapur district, then where it is in some place Mani Mohalla, Ram Mandir Chowk, so letter come there and then at your home. So likewise the electron also have an address. So the quantum number is nothing but the address of electron which gives the information of electron. So the quantum number is the address of electron which gives the information about the energy level. So it gives the information about energy of electron, shape of electron, shape of orbit in which electron is moved, orientation of electron, and spin of electron. So it gives information about all these things, and once you know the quantum number of any particular electron, you in your mind you clear the picture, how electron is, where it is, how it move, what is its spin, you can conclude that. So it is quantum number is an address of electron which gives information of energy, shape, orientation, and spin. And from the address also we can identify some characteristics. See, if you are working in America and you told him that I am from India, so maybe Japanese, American, England can identify some characteristics. Oh, it is from India, then it should have a habit of talking about other people's gossip, or we may call it as in Marathi निंदा. वो ऐसा कर रहा है, वो वैसा कर रहा है, खुद के तो देखेंगे नहीं लेकिन बाकी के बारे में ज़्यादा टॉक करेंगे. So identify the characteristic by only tell him the address. If you tell him that I am from Maharashtra, so they identify he having a habit of what we called it as गाली देने की आदत है उसको, तो वो कौन सी गाली फिर महाराष्ट्र में चलती है वो भी पता चल जाता है. वो तो कुछ भी नहीं बताया, सिर्फ इतना ही बताया महाराष्ट्र का है, तो आपके कैरेक्टरिस्टिक बता देंगे वो. अब जैसे कुछ भंडारा की डिस्ट्रिक्ट के लोग होते, भंडारा डिस्ट्रिक्ट बोला तो समझ जाते कि इसको श का प्रोनाउंसिएशन नहीं आता, वो सही कहेगा। तो मेरा भी एक फ्रेंड्स था, तो उसको भी भंडारा बोला तो हम उसकी मजा लेते थे, और वो नहीं प्रोनाउंस कर पाता था श, वो सही कहता था। तो इस तरीके से कुछ कैरेक्टरिस्टिक हम आइडेंटिफाई कर लेते फ्रॉम लोकेशन ओनली, फ्रॉम एड्रेस ओनली। सो लाइकवाइज from the address of electron energy, what is the quantum number, we can identify the maximum characteristic of electrons. So the quantum number, 4 quantum number is there which gives the information about that. The first quantum number is a principal quantum number, very important topic, principal quantum number. Everyone should have knowledge of quantum number to understand the further chemistry, and hence it is an important question in exam also. Every exam there is a question on quantum number. 4 quantum number, they at least ask 1 quantum number. So it is very important topic, you should have to mug up it, you understand it, and it definitely will ask in exam. Okay, so the principal quantum number. So principal quantum number is the quantum number or number which gives information about energy level of electron. Every electron is having some energy, they are revolving around the some energy. Okay, likewise us, every person have some energy, every person have some capacity to do work, some work more, some work less. Okay, so likewise principal quantum numbers gives the energy level or energy of electron. This is the main function of principal quantum number. For example, if nucleus is there, one shell is this, second shell is this, third shell is this, fourth shell is this. Okay, so this is the principal quantum number 1, principal quantum number 2, principal quantum number 3, principal quantum number 4. So principal quantum number also they consider as a shell. Shell means cover, like egg having a shell, then like onion having a layer of shell. Okay, 1 2 3 4. So they also compare it with the shell, it is a main energy level. But when I draw this diagram, you consider electron is revolving in a circular motion, though for understanding this diagram is, but in your visualization, in your imagination, electron is not revolving like that. Only s orbital electron revolving like that, p and d orbital revolution is somehow different. So if you imagine and do imagination how atom is, how electron is moving, as a chapter move on, you just in your mind do imagination. Okay, just make your own imagination. No one till now able to watch the saw the electron. So you imagine how it looks after completing the 4 quantum number. Okay, so the energy level of electron, it is an energy level of electron. Which energy level it is? First, second, third, it is exciting, more exciting. So it is all about the energy level of electron, how electron is, where electron is. When anyone tell me it is a principal quantum number 4, so I guess which energy is, how long it is from nucleus. Next, from principal quantum number you can calculate maximum number of electron present in that principal quantum number. For example, in a quantum number 2, the maximum number of electron is 2n square. 2n square means 2 into 4, means 8 electron in principal quantum number 2. Second shell में 8 इलेक्ट्रॉन होते हैं मैक्सिमम. So this can be calculated from principal quantum number. So maximum number of electron also you can calculate from principal quantum number. Principal quantum number is a positive continuous number and which indicate the shell. This is one of the important topic. Which indicate the shell means quantum number 1 indicate the shell K. When we talk about shell, we give the nomenclature like K, L, M, N, N, K, L, M, N, O, and ahead. So when principal quantum number 2, then it is L shell. Principal quantum number 3, then it is M shell. Okay. So first of all, I again recall it gives information about energy. Second, it gives you the how many maximum electron is possible in that quantum number by this formula 2n square. Then it indicates the shell K L M N, okay, which shell electron is. Then most important, principal quantum number gives us information about the radius. According to Bohr's calculate the formula for radius, and it is applicable and it is well accepted. And according to Bohr's formula, they use N. N is the principal quantum number, energy levels. So N gives information about radius. If I says it is in a principal quantum number 4, then I calculate the radius, or if I have to compare the 4 with 1, then I know 4 is far away from nucleus because radius is more in a case of 4, and 1 when it is in principal quantum number 1, radius is less, it is closer to nucleus. So likewise we can conclude where electron is and how far it away from the nucleus, okay. So it gives the information about radius. Second, it gives the information of energy, which is the first things we learn about the principal quantum number is it gives information about radius. It is, I think, it is inversely proportional to principal quantum number, okay. But here focus, it is inversely proportional to principal quantum number, but as the principal quantum number increases, energy is increases, okay. Generally inversely relation, what happened when it is in inverse, we take a reverse relation. As a quantum number is increases, energy is decreases. As the energy is decreases, quantum number is increases, because it is in an inverse pattern, okay. But minus is here, hence due to this minus, this inverse pattern again get inverse. Means when minus value is decreases, we say it is increases, okay. Do you get my point? It is minus, hence E is directly proportional to N, because as N increases, minus value is decreases. Minus value decreases means energy is increases, okay. So focus on this point. As N increases, energy increases. As N increases, radius increases, and this is all about the principal quantum number. It gives the information about energy of electron. It is most important, energy of electron and shell of electron. Shell and energy is one and same thing, but in case of shell we write it as a KLMN, okay. And it gives the information about how far it is from nucleus. Means R value is directly related to quantum number. As a quantum number is increases, radius is increases. It gives also the information about the energy level. We already talked in the first point, it gives information about energy level, but according to Bohr's, it gives a definite formula, that according to that formula it is related to this, okay. So in notes, formula is also there. If you can't able to memorize the formula, then just write as it is according to Bohr's. This is all about according to Bohr's फार्मूले के हिसाब से ये रिलेशन आता है, और ये रिलेशन प्रिंसिपल या जो स्क्रॉडिंजर के इक्वेशन से हुए उससे भी वही रिलेशन आता है, ठीक है. सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट द प्रिंसिपल क्वांटम नंबर, द क्वांटम नंबर 1 एड्रेस. इन केस ऑफ एड्रेस, दिस इज द क्वांटम नंबर 1. देन द नेक्स्ट क्वांटम नंबर इज azimuthal quantum number. Azimuthal quantum number. Next quantum number is azimuthal quantum number. Azimuthal quantum number. Quantum number. So this is the name of quantum number, azimuthal quantum number. It gives the information about turning, okay, how electron move, how it get turns. So when it is related to turn, we use the term angular momentum. One momentum, when it is a straight, we call it as a momentum. When it get turn, we call it as a angular momentum. So angular momentum, what angular momentum? It gives the information about angular momentum. The first word, first importance of azimuthal quantum number, how it get turns. Okay. So the angular momentum, according to angular momentum, it gives information about shape of orbital or shape of electron in which it moves. Sorry, not shape of electron, shape of orbital, how it move around the nucleus. Suppose this is the nucleus and one electron is moving like that and another electron is in same energy level, same enthusiasm, same speed of moving. Okay, he also moving in same speed, he also moving in same speed, but one move like that and another move like that, it get turn. One first electron move like that and the next electron move like that, so it get turn. Okay, so the shape, how it turn and what is the shape of his orbital is all about given by angular momentum. Okay, both are running. The speed of running, energy of running, enthusiasm of this running electron is decided by principal quantum number. But one is running like a straight and another is running zigzag motion. So the azimuthal quantum number gives the information about shape, how it move. Okay, so this is the shape of orbital, it gives information about the shape of orbital and it is represented by L. It is represented by L. Principal quantum number is represented by N. I forgot to tell you that principal quantum number is represented by N and azimuthal quantum number is represented by L. Okay, azimuthal quantum number is represented by L and the value of L is equal to principal quantum number. This is a very confusing statement, but I will explain it. So first of all, we take information about the shape. So when principal quantum number is azimuthal quantum number is 0, its shape is circular. Okay, shape is sphere, shape is sphere, completely ball. Then when azimuthal quantum number L value is 1, then its shape is dumbbell. Do you know dumbbell? That gym person use that, it is called dumbbell. The shape is like that, it is known as the dumbbell shape. Okay, so when azimuthal quantum number is 1, the shape is dumbbell. When azimuthal quantum number is 2, the shape is double dumbbell. The shape is double dumbbell when azimuthal quantum number is 2. Double dumbbell means how it is, electron moving in a 2 dumbbell shape. Okay, just imagine how electron is, nucleus is there and when azimuthal quantum number is 0, it move like that, sphere and complete ball structure from all sides. So it is like this, you imagine in your mind how electron is moving. And when azimuthal quantum number is 1, we call this as a p orbital, then it move like that, dumbbell shape. When azimuthal quantum number 2, we called it as a d orbital, then it is double dumbbell. One round is like that, second round is like that, one round is like that, second round is like that. Okay, so imagine, it is very interesting. So the shape of orbital, it gives information about shape of orbital. Then azimuthal quantum number 3, azimuthal quantum number 3 is a very complicated structure, means complex, बहुत डिफिकल्ट है उसको एक्सप्लेन करना, इसलिए उसको कह दिया कि कॉम्प्लिकेटेड है, कॉम्प्लेक्स है, मैटर ख़त्म, एक्सप्लेन करने की ज़रूरत नहीं. ओके, है उसका भी शेप स्टडी किया हुआ है, लेकिन इस लेवल पे या इनिशियली लेवल पे साइंटिस्ट लोगों को भी बहुत कॉम्प्लिकेटेड लगा, इसलिए उन्होंने कॉम्प्लेक्स शेप करके उसका नाम दे दिया. So it is all about the azimuthal quantum number 0, 1, 2, 3. When azimuthal quantum number 0 shape is circular, when azimuthal quantum number 1 shape is dumbbell, when azimuthal quantum number 2 shape is double dumbbell, and when azimuthal quantum number 3 छोड़ दो उसको, इमेजिन करना ही छोड़ दो, इतना कॉम्प्लिकेटेड है, अभी तक मैं भी इमेजिन नहीं कर पाया. ओके, सो then according to azimuthal quantum number they gives name to the orbital. Okay, just like for L is equal to 0 it is S orbital, when L is equal to 1 it is known as P orbital, when L is equal to 2 it is known as D orbital, when L is equal to 3 it is known as F orbital. So SPDF is the orbital. Azimuthal quantum number, what is azimuthal quantum number? 0, 1, 2, 3 is a azimuthal quantum number. Okay, 0 azimuthal quantum number means S orbital, 1 azimuthal quantum number means P orbital, 2 azimuthal quantum number means D orbital, 3 azimuthal quantum number means F orbital. So must remember these things. And we can also calculate, like principal quantum number, the maximum number of electron in that quantum number. Like principal quantum number twice n square is the maximum number of electron present in a principal quantum number. Like that, in azimuthal quantum number, we can calculate it as a 2l plus 1. We check it. If S orbital, so S orbital, this value is 0, 0 plus 1 and is equal to 2. Means S orbital maximum number of electron is 2. In a P orbital maximum number of electron 3, 2 into 1 plus 3, 3 into 2, 6. Okay, P orbital maximum number of electron 6. D orbital maximum number of electron means I have to put 2 into 4 plus 1, 5, 10. So S orbital having maximum number of electron 2, P orbital having maximum number of electron 6, D orbital having maximum number of electron 10. So it is azimuthal quantum number. You should focus on quantum number because it is very useful in writing the electron structure and understanding the bonding and many properties. We like it as a 2, maximum number of electron can be 2. We like it as a 3, maximum number of electron 6. Okay, so the azimuthal quantum number gives information about the shape of orbital, whether it is circular or whether it is in any other shape. It also gives how many maximum electron is possible to move in that shape. In S orbital only 2 electron is possible to move in this shape. In dumbbell shape 6 electron can be only move, not more than 6 electron move in such shape. Okay, then so what about azimuthal quantum number? Azimuthal quantum number gives information about, first thing is angular momentum, on which angle it get turns, at how many speed he get turns. So it gives information about angular momentum. Then it gives information about angular momentum means shape of orbit. Angular momentum again gives information about maximum number of electron in that shape. And the one most important thing about that is azimuthal quantum number is equal to the principal quantum number. Okay, azimuthal quantum numbers, यानी number of azimuthal quantum numbers is equal to the principal quantum number. Focus. If principal quantum number is 1, if principal quantum number is, we write it as it is, if principal quantum number is 1, then azimuthal quantum number also 1, and that is 0. Azimuthal quantum number start from 0, principal quantum number start from 1. If principal quantum number is 2, means we move on the second shell, second energy level, higher energy level. Okay, then there is a 2 possible shape is there, 0 and 1. So consider the statement, principal quantum number 2, then there is a 2 azimuthal quantum number, that is 0 and 1. Okay, then there is 2 azimuthal quantum number 0 and 1. 0 having shape circular and 1 having shape dumbbells. Then azimuthal quantum number 3, principal quantum number 3. In principal quantum number 3, there is 3 azimuthal quantum number. Which one is that? 0, 1, 2. Okay, then principal quantum number 4, there is 4 azimuthal quantum number. If I write it as principal quantum number 4, then 4 azimuthal quantum number is present in that principal quantum number. Which one? 0, 1, 2, 3. These are the 4 azimuthal quantum number present over there. Okay, so this is all about the azimuthal quantum number. Azimuthal quantum number formula 2 into 2l plus 1 gives the maximum number of electron present over there. So it is a principal quantum number, it is azimuthal quantum number, 0 represent the s orbital, it is a principal quantum number, it is a azimuthal quantum number s and p. Third principal quantum number s, p, d. Okay, 3 orbital is there, s, p, d. And in a 4 principal quantum number s, p, d, f orbital is there. So we focus from that information we can calculate. You never saw the 2p orbital, 1p orbital. You never saw which orbital? 1p orbital. 1p means one principal. In principal quantum number 1, p orbital is never, because principal quantum number 1 only one shape is possible, only one azimuthal quantum number is possible, and that is s only. Be concentrate, okay, what I am talking. In a principal quantum number 1, only one shape is possible, only one azimuthal quantum number is possible, and that is 0. Means 1s is only possible. It never be 1p, 1d, 1f, never. You only get 1s. In a second principal quantum number, 2 orbital is only possible, s and p, never d. So 2s is possible, 2p is possible, but 2d never possible, because principal quantum number 2 only 2 shape is there, s and p. S shape and p shape in second energy level. Electron never goes to double dumbbell shape in a second energy level. So okay, and third energy level and fourth energy level is similarly. So it is very interesting, and most important thing, let him to do interest and everything. You have to get good mark in a BSc. So every year it must ask. I will give you guarantee. Okay, if no question is there about the quantum number in your paper, you leave your paper and directly come to me, sir, you told me that the one question is compulsory and it is not there. I will pay you money, whatever maybe you demand me. Okay, so it is very important. So read from your notes and watch my video again and again, and if you don't understand from there also, comment below the video. I will upload it in Marathi, total in Marathi, which is help to understand you again better than that. So but you have to give me a comment for that. Okay, so all the best. Next 2 quantum number we will see in the next video. Thank you.